Hello everyone, welcome to Stack Developers YouTube channel, and here we are going to learn jQuery. Okay, we are going to cover everything in jQuery. We will start from the basic level and we'll go up till the expert level. Okay, so before starting the jQuery, I assume that every one of you must have the basic knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so if you have the knowledge of these things, then it will be great. Okay, so now what is jQuery exactly? jQuery is a fast, lightweight, and feature rich JavaScript library that simplifies JavaScript programming. Okay, so if you remember that we used to write long code in our JavaScript. Okay, and but in jQuery we will get the built-in functions that we have already developed in JavaScript itself, like we can say hide, show kind of functions we can get in our jQuery. Here you can see that purpose of jQuery is to make it much easier to use JavaScript on your website. Okay, so the main advantage of the jQuery is that we will get the built-in functions here, predefined functions we will get in our jQuery. Like if you will see, there are two ways of adding jQuery in our files. Okay, so one is from the CDN path, from the external CDN path, and another one we just require to download the jQuery and store in our website. Okay, so I will explain you. First of all, I am going to create one file in my XAMPP htdocs. I'm going to I have folder here, jQuery folder, and here I am going to create one file. In Mac we need to create the file like this, otherwise you can just right click and create the file in your Windows. I am going to make like jQuery1.php. okay, so I am going to open this file as well. I will bring this file in Sublime and will open it there. Okay, okay, so here I am going to write see, this is the HTML code, and for adding the jQuery we will add its path, CDN path. See here, we can get the path from jQuery.com, and here you can check, see all versions of jQuery, and we can install any of the version. See here, this is the uncompressed and this is minified, slim minified. So what is the difference? See, uncompressed means the jQuery that will show you the functions as well. See, it will completely show you everything. It is not in the compressed form. Okay, you can see the complete functions you can see here. Okay, so it is not compressed. Okay, so this one you can use for the development. Okay, you can use this kind of jQuery, but for the production, whenever you will make the website live, then you can use the minified version. Minified is the compressed form. Here you can see the compressed form of jQuery is available. Okay, for offline purpose you can get this one, that is the development, and for the production, for making the website live, so that the jQuery will take less time to load. Okay, then you can you can get from here. This is the compressed form. This will load faster than this uncompressed. Okay, and there are two more. Slim means slim does not have all the features, so that's so it is slim, so that's the name, that it does not have all the features of jQuery. It is having only the main features of the jQuery. So slim minified is slim jQuery in compressed form. Okay, so we are going to use this minified version as we are not going to update jQuery, so we not required to update jQuery, so we can use this production version itself. Okay, so you are just required to add this one in your head. Here you can do like this script Okay, and this one you can remove, and you can attach the complete path here, src, and here you can see you can attach this path. Okay, and if you want to test it that it is working fine or not, and then you can just simply add some jQuery script here. Okay, I will explain you later that uh, what does everything what it means. Okay, so document dot ready function is the common function. Whenever the document gets ready, then we are going to use this one. Okay, so then we are going to whatever is written inside this function will call whenever this document, whenever this web page will load, whenever this web page will complete loading. Okay, test. Okay, alert test, and here I am going to refresh. I am going to add like localhost, and after that jQuery, and here jQuery 1.php. Here you can see the test is coming. Okay, so our jQuery is working fine. See, this is the one of the way that we can have the jQuery in our document, and the another way is to save the jQuery. Okay, so another way, see, this is not the CDN path still. Okay, so you can also get the CDN path for the jQuery, CDN path jQuery, and you can just get the CDN path. Google also provide CDN path for jQuery as well, so you can get that as well. Okay, see developers dot check once. See here you can get I think jQuery.com. Okay, no issue. We can get from here as well, jQuery CDN verified. So this one complete, you can download and code. Okay, so it is fine, we are already using it, so that's fine. Okay, so another way is we can simply save it. Okay, like I just open here and can save. This is the file, and I can save this file. Okay, control S, and I can save this file anywhere. Okay, paste source. I'm going to check here in downloads, and still it is no issue at all. We can just copy and paste it, but jQuery main.js. Now it is fine. Sometime it takes time. htdocs jQuery, so here I can keep. Okay, so this is the path. I can just copy and will get it here. Okay, so now it will work offline as well. Now I will just refresh and will check out. Here you can see that jQuery is working fine, test is coming. Okay, so it's your wish that if you want to call from the external path, then you can call, otherwise you can keep it in your website as well. Okay, so now come back to here. See, the purpose of jQuery is to make it much easier to use JavaScript on your website. Okay, so JavaScript, it takes more time when we used to write code in JavaScript. We need to write all our functions as well. We never get the predefined functions in JavaScript, like hide, show are the predefined functions. These are one of the common functions of jQuery, okay, that are already written in JavaScript, but we are using in jQuery predefined functions, okay. So this is one of the main advantage that we need to write very less code, and that will perform lot of things, okay. So I already told you that there are two ways of adding the jQuery in your website. One is from the external CDN path, and the another one is from the means you can download and store in your website, okay. And there are two version, production version and the development version. Production version, when we are going to make the website live, okay. So it's in the compressed form. It is faster than the development version because it is compressed. It is the lightweight. It will whenever your website will load, it will load faster, okay. So for the development version, you can use this one, uncompressed form, because if you want to check its function, predefined function, then you can also check those. Otherwise you are not going to check anything in your production version, okay. So there are some of the ways that jQuery is better than JavaScript. So first one is you need to write less code, and that will do more task, okay. So this is the one of the benefit you will get in jQuery, and jQuery simplifies your task, okay. So in JavaScript it takes too much time. You know that when we write code, we need to write from the scratch, but in jQuery it is much simplifies. It makes the task really simplifies, okay. We will learn that how it will make the task simplifies when we will add some syntax of jQuery, okay. So JavaScript never handles Ajax calls, but jQuery do handle Ajax calls. Like in Laravel series, we have seen a lot of time we are using jQuery for calling the Ajax, for using the Ajax as well, okay. So it is really good for the frameworks like Laravel. And jQuery is the browser independent. It will work in all the browsers, okay. So this is one of the advantage of the jQuery as well. So jQuery is fast enough. JavaScript is the fast as well, but jQuery is also fast and works in modern browsers and modern computers, okay. So jQuery is lightweight as well as compared to JavaScript, okay, as it contains the JavaScript libraries and built-in functions. So writing the JavaScript and the jQuery. So what is the difference? See, in JavaScript we no need to add the script, no need to add jQuery script, okay. And no need to write this document ready function, okay. And you can write the JavaScript directly, okay. See here, I will show you, this one is not required for JavaScript, and this one is also not required for JavaScript, okay. And in JavaScript you can directly you can write anything you want, okay, and that will get displayed. I will show you example of it. See, suppose I will write something here, div id welcome, okay. So here I write like this, and now I want to write the code. See, only script is required. I am talking about the JavaScript, and now see document dot get element by id, okay. So this is the JavaScript that we use to write, like element our id is welcome. So I want to add some HTML to it, like in HTML, welcome to JavaScript, okay. So now see, just need to refresh, and you can see welcome to JavaScript is coming, okay. So we have written nothing. See, we have not attached anything. If I will remove all this code. See, this is the only code. Okay, see here. Only script tag required to run the JavaScript. Okay, but for the jQuery, we require to add that our jQuery script. Okay, we require to add our jQuery file. Okay, you can either store in your website or call from the CDN path like we have done. So this is the way. See, jQuery you need to include in your file, and after including the jQuery you need to start the ready function as well. In ready function you are going to add something. Okay, now same line I am going to do in jQuery, and see, these two things are required. After that it is very easy to write the jQuery code. Okay, and here see, I am going to add here something like the same line I am going to write in jQuery. See, document ready we have already started, and after that just ID is required, that for which ID we want. Okay, so we want for the welcome ID. So welcome ID is this one. See, here in jQuery, this ID class and selectors. Okay, elements. Okay, so here in selector, this is the part of the selector. Okay, so I am going to explain you syntax as well. See, jQuery is defined with $sign like below. See, this first sign represent the jQuery, so this is the jQuery sign. Okay, so after that this is the selector, means which ID, which class, which element you want to select, means you want to perform some action, you want to perform some action on this ID. On this ID you want to perform some action, so this ID will come up here. So ID will always represent with the hash. Okay, so if I have used here class, then it will be represented with this one, dot is for the class. And if we take this element, this tag will then no hash, no dot will come, then this div tag will come up here. Okay, so this one we are going to learn in our next video, but right now I will just take the ID. Okay, welcome is the ID. Okay, so on welcome I am just going to add here HTML, and sorry, not this one, HTML, and after that this simple one, welcome to jQuery. See, the code is too much less here, welcome to jQuery, like this. See here, document.get element by ID, then welcome is the ID, then we are going to write inner HTML equal to, see how simple it is, welcome is our ID on which we just write the HTML. This HTML will come inside this div. Okay, so now I just save and refresh. Here you can see welcome to jQuery is coming. Okay, so this is the advantage of the jQuery. jQuery is really simple to write. Okay, so it is fast, simple, clear. Okay, so we are going to cover everything in jQuery. We are going to check up with all the selectors, all the events. Okay, so one by one we are going to do all the code in jQuery. Okay, so now one more example I am going to do, that is the common example, hide. We want to hide this one with button. Okay, I want to hide this test with button, both with JavaScript as well as with jQuery. First with JavaScript. Okay, so I will take one button here, button, simple enough button I will take, and here I will write something, hide button, like this. Okay, I think it is visible to you. Okay, hide is the button, it is doing nothing at this time. Now what I am going to do, I am going to add one function here, on click function, on click function I am going to add, and here I am going to make one like hide div, hide this div. I want to execute this function, and now I will create one function in our script. Okay, function, see, function name is hide div. Okay, so inside this one I want to hide now document dot get element by id, and I will write welcome. I want to hide this welcome id. I will do like style display none. This is the code we used to write in for our JavaScript, style display none. Okay, so this is the code we used to write for the JavaScript. Now I will click on hide, and this welcome to jQuery is gone. See, welcome to JavaScript in fact. Okay, so welcome to JavaScript is gone away, so no issue, welcome to jQuery is gone away when we click on hide. Okay, and it is happening with the help of JavaScript right now. Okay, so this is the JavaScript code that we have done. Now I'm going to remove this one. Okay, now with the jQuery I'm going to write this code with the help of jQuery. I'm going to comment with PHP command. I hope that you have some knowledge of PHP as well. Okay, so I'm going to comment this one with PHP. Okay, so now I am going to add one id for button as well, and here I'm going to add one id, and I will give it name like hide div. Okay, so such kind of id I will taken. First I have taken the function now id. Now I will simply do one thing. I will just on the click of this hide div id. Okay, so what I will do, I am going to write here like dollar that hide div is our id, hide div on the click of this one click function. Now we will add the click function, click function. Okay, so on the click of this function I am going to hide this welcome. Okay, so I am now going to take this welcome id, and now we have the predefined function of jQuery, that is hide. Okay, no need to do the code like this. Okay, so only hide. Now we will refresh and I will click on hide, and again it is going, and now this time it is not going with this JavaScript function, it is going with this click function that we have added in jQuery. Okay, you can click on hide and it is going away, it is hiding away. Okay, so it is happening with this hide built-in function of jQuery. Okay, so you have seen that we are writing less code for our jQuery. In JavaScript we are adding more code, but in jQuery we are writing less code and our task is executing very fast. Okay, so so few things we have done in our for our jQuery. We have learned, see here, once we will take the fast quick overview. See, before start I assume that every one of you must have the basic knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, if you don't have the knowledge of these three things, then please search on Google and learn about these three things: HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so after that jQuery will be much easier to learn and you will have fun, you will enjoy learning jQuery. So jQuery makes our task really easy because we are going to use many of the built-in function, okay, that already developed in JavaScript. Okay, so so there are two ways of including jQuery we have seen. Either you can save it in offline, means in your project, and then it you will make it online as well, and you can also use its CDN path, you can direct path you can use. Okay, and there are two ways, like production version you can use and the development version. I already explained you that why we use production and why we use development. Okay, so there are some of the advantages of jQuery over JavaScript. Okay, I already told you that it is means you need to write less code, we have seen, and it is doing much more. Okay, and simplifies, it is really simple code, and for Ajax calling we use. Okay, so we have done many times in our ecom series, Laravel ecom series. You have seen that we have so many times we have used jQuery with Ajax. Okay, and it is browser independent. Okay, you can use in any of your browser, and it is fast and lightweight as well. Okay, so finally we know that how to write our jQuery and how it differs from JavaScript. And in JavaScript you no need to write you no need to include the jQuery, no need to start the ready function, but in jQuery you require to add the jQuery, include the jQuery file, and also you need to start that document ready function. You need to start before you do anything in jQuery. Okay, so this is the syntax that we are talking, that dollar selector dot action. See, first one dollar represents the jQuery, and selector means a selector can come for id. This is the id, this hash represent the hide id. Okay, and you can use the class here as well, and if you will take the class, then you then dot will be there instead of hash. We will use the dot. Okay, and you can also pick up any of the tags as well. Okay, any of the elements as well, div, button. Okay, all you can use here as well. Okay, we will do this one in detail in next video. Okay, and all these are like hide, click, all these are the actions that are performed on these selectors. Okay, on these ids, classes, some kind of action going to perform. Okay, so that is see, selector query to find HTML elements, and action jQuery action to be performed. Okay, so I hope that this is bit clear to you now, and in next video we will continue. We will work on these selectors, jQuery selectors we are going to do. Okay, so we will more in next video. From next video we are going to do more practically than theoretically. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.